Welcome to Pip Insight. Friday, 17th of July, London pre-open. This session, we have analyzed 8 Forex pairs and selected the 7 with the clearest technical picture, 1 showing bullish structure and 6 showing bearish structure. Every chart shows support and resistance zones and moving average alignment so you can see the technical picture at a glance. Let's get into it. Here is today's London pre-open chart analysis. Pairs showing bullish structure, dollar, yen. Pairs showing bearish structure, gold dollar, pound dollar, dollar Swiss, Aussie dollar, Kiwi dollar, pound yen. Full chart breakdown for each pair coming up now. Remember, this is educational content only, not financial advice. If you're here for the gold segment, you're in the right place, and there's plenty to unpack this morning. Gold is sitting right at $4,000 as London prepares to open, and the broader structure is firmly bearish. Thursday's session delivered a brutal breakdown. A single 4-hour candle collapsed roughly $70, slicing from $4,044 all the way to lows near 39. That's the kind of momentum that leaves a mark on the chart. Since then, the Asian session has offered a modest recovery, but price is struggling to push meaningfully above $4,010, which now sits at the lower edge of a significant resistance zone stretching up to $4,022. Above price, every major moving average is stacked overhead. The 20, 50, and 200 EMAs are all well above current levels, reinforcing that overhead supply is heavy. The H4 RSI is approaching oversold territory near 37, which could invite some short-term consolidation, but it hasn't flipped the picture. On the fundamental side, the University of Michigan inflation expectations reading at 10 o'clock this morning is worth watching. Elevated inflation expectations historically pressure the dollar and can offer gold a lift, while a softer reading could reinforce dollar strength and weigh further on the metal. Into the session, the levels to keep eyes on are 4,000 and 4,022s to the upside, and 3,184 and 3,073 as the key demand zone below. Pound dollar. The chart is showing bearish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the downside and the 1-hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 1.3472 and 1.3491. Support is marked between 1.34173 and 1.34387. Here is the full chart breakdown. Dollar yen. The chart is showing bullish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the upside. Resistance is marked between 162.47 and 162.546. Support is marked between 162.11 and 162.2. Here is the full chart breakdown. Dollar Swiss. The chart is showing bearish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the downside and the 1 hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 0.8081 and 0.8115. Support is marked between 0.8033 and 0.8055. Here is the full chart breakdown. Aussie dollar. The chart is showing bearish structure on this session. The 1 hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 0.6988 and 0.70028. Support is marked between 0.695 and 0.6969. Here is the full chart breakdown. Kiwi dollar. The chart is showing tentative bearish structure on this session. The 1 hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 0.5844 and 0.58586. Support is marked between 0.58194 and 0.58285. Here is the full chart breakdown. Pound yen. The chart is showing bearish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the downside and the 1 hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 218.6 and 219.15. Support is marked between 217.55 and 218.23. Here is the full chart breakdown. That is the London pre-open analysis from Pip Insight. We covered 8 pairs this session, bringing you the ones with the clearest chart structure. All content is educational only and is not financial advice. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. We publish 3 times every weekday: London, New York, and the Asian session. Follow us on X at ForexX Insight for updates. See you next time.